So now that we can create, seed, and get cats, we're going to try to be able to delete them and find a single cat. So we're going to try and make that work now. And let's start off by just looking at the controller again, because yes, I cheated again. I built a lot of the code already just to get moving here. So this is the way I'm going to get a single cat. And the code starts to get larger, right? There's a lot of information in here, and I wanna, in a later tutorial, I wanna show you how to refactor the code again to shorten this code and pull it out to different methods. But right now you'll just have to live with me and live with the amount of code we have right now. So let's have a look at this. Again, I'm making a new method here, and this time I call it getById. So I wanna get a single cat from the database, right? Again, I'm getting my request and my response as always. And this is one of the ways to use Mongoose to find a specific cat inside the database. I'm saying findbyid. So I'm trying to find a single cat inside the Mongo database with this specific ID. And here we're using something we haven't used before, saying request the params, meaning I'm looking for a parameter called ID. We'll use that soon, and I'll explain it to you. If you do that and you do not find a cat, that's actually my first test here. So I'm saying if you get a cat back, but it's not a cat, it'll be undefined or null, it won't be there, then you should actually return a 404, meaning result not found, and then return a null value for the next method, right? Remember, this is, we're just stepping through and then catch. So if this goes well, I'm actually returning the real cat. If this goes bad, I'm actually returning a null saying there is no cat. And then on my way there, I'm saying when you return a response, you're going to explain to whoever gets this response that we didn't find a cat. Okay. When this is done, if I find a cat, which is down here, I will actually end up inside this method right here. If I did not find a cat, I'm going to end up outside this method and actually return no cat. Okay, so I won't find one. This is starting to be a bit complex. I'll try and explain to you as we start actually using this function to show you what will happen in the different scenarios. So just live with me here. So if I found a cat, I'm just going to continue to the next then and just return the cat. That's all I'm going to do. Now if anything goes wrong in all of this, I'm going to catch it and return, like we did all the other times, a response of 500 saying something went wrong on the server, and then I'm going to send you the error that actually happened on the server. So this is if I don't find a cat, this is if I find a cat, and this is if I got an error. So let's see how this will actually work. Again, I need to do the route. So let me go into index again. And this time, I'm going to do another get, because this is another get request, but I'm going to add something in here saying if I get an ID after /cats/ID, then I'm going to hit the controller dot get by ID. Okay, let's look at the getById again. Well, of course that matches the getById right here. Remember, those have to match because I'm looking for that method that I exported here. I'm looking for that over here. Great. Let's save this. Check out if grunt is still running. Everything looks fine over here. It's just redeploying now, populating users and cats. Let's try and go into Postman, do a get for all my cats. Here are all my cats, and now I'll take this specific cat now, do a slash, do a paste. So now it has the ID after the second slash. I'll do a send, and now I'll only get Pearl, right? So now I have a way to retrieve a single cat. And just to show you that it would also work for the other cat, this is Pearl. Let's go back here and do it for Janice, my other cat. Do a send again. Now I only have Janice. So now that is working.